Hey everyone, it's TJ with Avidine. In the following brief video, we're going to be discussing the IFD interface with Shadin Digi Flo fuel systems. As always, nothing in this following video is FAA approved data. It's for reference use only. For FAA approved data, see the installation manual. Make sure you're looking at the latest revision. Alright, so to jump right in, this is another FuelFlow RS-232 interface, and the settings on the Shadin Digi Flo side are going to determine how we set up the IFD. On the Shadin Digi Flo systems, it's going to be on the display page for O as in Oscar, and that's where we're going to set what GPS format we're going to use to spit data out to the IFD. There are 5 options on this setting, but only a handful of them are compatible with the IFD. If your Shadin is set up for an Oscar 1, that's the KLN format, Benix King, you can't use that one with the IFD, so you have to change it to one of the others. An Oscar setting of 2, we would set the IFD up for Shadin FADC. An Oscar setting on the Shadin side of a 3 is the RNAV EI Fuel format. So we would set the IFD side for RNAV EI Fuel if we have an Oscar setting of 3. Oscar setting of 4 is a Trimble format for the old LORAN systems. IFD does not support that fuel flow. If your Oscar setting is 5, we're going to set the IFD input up for Shadin Fuel. That's how those line up. And then on the output side, the IFD is going to be sending just standard aviation data out to the DigiFlo. And on the Shadin end, it's the display setting I as in India, where we're going to set the GPS input for either a 0 for off or a 1 for on. So you'll want to set that for a 1. I've mentioned some of the other videos as well. Something to be aware of with the IFDs, we can send aviation data out multiple ports, so you don't have to parallel those lines. If you have something else in the aircraft that's using aviation, you can set aviation on multiple ports and it will work just fine. And that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.